What's up, everybody? This is Brian back with another deck profile. What do we have for you today? Buster Blader. It's just updating. Alright, so we have Buster Blader, the Destruction Swordsman, the new one. Basically what he does is, his name becomes, he's treated as Buster Blader on the field or in the grave. And when a monster is destroyed by battle or card effect, he can basically equip it to himself, or you can equip the little guys to him. And once per turn, you can destroy it, and it destroys all monsters of that type. And then to regular Buster Blader, I'm not sure about the ratios. Originally, I had 3 and 3. I've seen some profiles that ran 2 and 2, 3 and 2. As you can see, it's 3 and 2. 1 to 2 Gamma Seals on Kaijus just to get over troublesome monsters. 3 Buster Whelp. He's all the little, most, if not all the little guys are tuners. You summon him, you can add a Destruction Sword card from your deck to your hand. And you can tribute him to special Buster Blader from the hand or grave. If he's in your grave and you control Buster Blader, you can discard a Destruction Sword to special him. So he's really good to like come back out. Buster Dragon, he was probably the best card of the little guys. He stops your opponent from going into the extra deck when he's equipped to a Buster Blader monster. Wizard Buster, I forgot what he does actually. Okay, he stops graveyard effects if he's equipped. Robot Buster, he stops cards that are already active on the field. 3 Ash. I'm running a little bit more than just Ash. 2 Ghost Ogres. Because his deck bricks a lot, especially without draw power, like 7 Swords of the Stars, and just like trade-in. This card will help. It negates direct attacks and ends a battle phase. Kind of a stall, but hey, it works. Destruction Fusion. It's the fusion card for the deck. You can discard a Destruction Swords card to bring it back. Basically, you just fusion summon a Buster Blader fusion monster. Most of this deck is trap cards. Sword of Memories. You discard a Destruction Sword card and special Buster Blader from the deck. You can banish this. Summon the fusion Buster Blader by banishing the materials on it. Royal Decree would really hurt this deck. Prologue. Basically, you send a Destruction Sword card and a Buster Blader from your deck to grave, except Prologue and special Buster Blader, or a Buster Dragon from your extra deck grave, but it gets destroyed during the end phase of the next turn. You can banish this from the grave this turn. Destruction Sword cards you control cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. People were using this to, I guess, save Buster Dragon, because apparently Buster Dragon's not counted as a Destruction Sword card, even though it technically is. Destruction Sword Flash. If you control a fusion monster, a Buster Blader fusion monster, basically, you can banish all monsters your opponent controls. When a card or effect is activated that targets a Buster Blader monsters you control, except during the damage step, you can banish this card and negate the effect and destroy the card. So basically, this protects your fusion monster. When cards are cons, or my bad, one for one. 2 cards of cons. You could bump it up to 3, but 1 Foolish Burial. 2 to 3 Foolish Burial goods. You'll see why that's relevant. Another YouTuber I can give a shout out to that actually gave me the idea for this. You basically use Foolish Burial goods to get this in the grave, not for its summon effect, but for its banishing effect, to protect Buster Dragon. And as always, defensive cards, just in case. Mirror Forces. Extra deck. 3 of the Fusion. Basically, this guy is really good. He turns all... he gains 1,000. He can't attack directly, but he gains 1,000 attack and defense for each dragon monster your opponent controls is in the grave. It changes all all dragons to defense, and they can't activate their effects. And he does pierce. So you combine him with Buster Dragon. Buster Dragon allows you to turn. He's a walking DNA surgery. He turns everything in all monsters into dragons on your opponent's side. Combo him with the fusion, and he has 2 effects, one on your turn and your opponent's. Your turn, if you don't control Buster Blader, you can target one in your grave and special it. During your opponent's turn, you can target a Buster Blader monster you control and equip it with a Destruction Sword card from your grave. Basically, he lets you equip the little guys, and he allows you to get a Buster Blader monster if you don't control one. Protector Whelp. If he's linked someone, you can dump a Destruction Sword card to the grave. Special Buster Blader monster from the hand. At the end of your battle phase, if your opponent controls no monsters, you can target a Buster Blader monster you control that didn't declare an attack and inflict damage to your opponent equal to the monster's attack. Basically, he does burn damage. Just because he's a real good Link 4, or my bad, Link 5. Canaan Knight Joker, or Extra Joker. He's really good. He deals with attributes. Just to fill space, Unicorn. My personal favorite version of Firewall Dragon. And destroy spells and traps. Well, that's it for Buster Blader. Hit like and subscribe. Catch you on the flip side.